So this is day 26 of our doing Leetcode daily until I get a job. So yeah, we can start and we will continuing the Leetcode 75 study plan. We have done these questions in yesterday's video. So we will start from here now. So at this point we are just doing the questions whatever is getting in our way, and we don't care if it's easy, medium, hard, anything. So there's no hard in this list, but that's fine. There's a lot of medium, so we'll get to know a lot. So yeah, the first question is moving zeros. This we have done. Given an integer array nums, move all. Wait a second. Yeah. So wait, I haven't logged in. Fine. So given an integer array nums, move all the zeros to the end of it while maintaining the relative order of the non-zero elements. Note that you must do this in place without making a copy of the array. तो zeros को हमें end में shift करना है, बाकी elements को हमें शुरू में shift करना है. तो why don't we work with the बाकी of the elements, like let's just say into index is something. Okay, and we will just iterate through this array I0 to I less than nums dot size I plus plus. We'll give a space here. Okay, now whenever we get a number which is not zero, if we get a number, we will just swap it nums I to nums index plus plus. Correct? That will work. Let's just try this. Perfect. Next is subsequence. Given two string snt, return true if s is a subsequence of t or false otherwise. So you just have to find if a b c, these characters are in this order present in t, in a b c order, not a c b or c a b in any other order, just in this exact order. Fine. So see, there are a number of ways of doing it, but first thing, according to our basics, yeah, obviously we can use the two pointers here. Like if we take two pointers int I and j, and we'll run the loop. See, first thing is if t dot size is less than s dot size, we'll just simply return false. Okay, and after that t dot size will be larger one. So for int I0 to I less than max of, और max क्या मतलब है, t dot size ज़्यादा होगा, t dot size I प्लस प्लस. ठीक है, इसको के मान लेते हैं, के मान लेते हैं इसको. ठीक है, तो इसके बाद हम हर एक एलिमेंट पे जाएंगे ऑफ दिस बोथ. if the elements are equal, so if sk is equal to tj, then this will be j plus plus and k plus plus. Fine. But else, if they are not equal, we will obviously do j plus plus. Okay, okay, we don't need this j, this is actually I. Okay, j is not needed. Why are we even taking it? So this will be just I plus plus, which will obviously be done, otherwise we won't do anything. Correct? If it's equal, then only we will do. And at the last, if k is equal to s dot size, we will just return this. Fine. And one another method which could work for it, as we have discussed earlier also, that if we get any question which is looking like a string matching thing, then obviously dynamic programming DB can be used here, and we will make a 2D vector with size m plus 1 n plus 1, where m is s's size and n is d's size. And we can also go around with that method. We can do it using recursion also, then using memorization we can memorize that, and then we can follow the bottom approach also. So everything can work out here, but this is just the simplest method, and we just got the best time complexity with it, so that will be fine. These two are done. Third question is container with most water. We have done it, but we can also do it again. See, in this thing we just have to take two indexes that are the initial and the last point of the height array. Height dot size minus 1. Okay, we will take a area which is our answer, and which is initially what, int min, because we have to find the maximum area, and current which is equal to 0. Okay, so what we can do is we have, like, initially we have these 2 points, 0 and this what is it, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 elements are this, 0 and 8. Okay, so what will be the water if these two are considered? Okay, there is nothing in between them, so it will be minimum of these two heights multiplied by the distance between them. So um, we can say while high is greater than low, we can work, and what we need to do is current area will be equal to the minimum of HIGHT height of low, or height of high, and the distance between them, which means, what is this, minimum of this multiplied by the distance between them is high minus low. Perfect. This will give us the current area, and area will be max of current comma area. Fine. And now see, if and now we will move in that direction which one is lower. Okay, we will try to maximize the area, right? So if height low is less than height of high, we will go where? We will go low plus plus, else we will go high minus minus, and we will just return the maximum area whatever we have encountered. So it should give us, so it should be a if fine, it will work most probably. Next question is max number of k-sum pairs. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. So the last question of this two pointers is max number of k-sum pairs. You are given an integer array nums and an integer k. In one operation, you can pick any two numbers from the array whose sum equals k and remove them from the array. Return the maximum number of operations you can perform. So we have to find the number of duos without any repetition whose sums equals to k from this array. See, there are a number of ways we can do this. A lot of ways. First way, n square of n square. We can just go with two for loops and just look out for every possible pair. Fine, but that will be n square. Second thing can be if we sort this array, if we sort this array and we'll take two pointers, one at the beginning, one at the end, and just compare if this sum is equal to k, then we will take that as a counter. We'll increase the counter to 1 that we have found one pair, and we will move forward. Okay, move away from them. If we see that the sum of these two numbers is less, then we will increase the lower index, else we will decrease the higher index. That will be n log n, because n log n for sorting plus n for iteration, so it will be n log n plus n, which is n log n. Can we do it oh, can we do this in on time complexity? See, we can do it, but that will take on space complexity also, because we will take an ordered map. So let's just do with this to get the best time complexity. We will take an ordered map, and we will just store the frequency. Fine, we'll just store the frequency of elements in it. And okay, we will just start iterating. Okay, so we will just start iterating, and I0 to I less than nums dot size I plus plus. So if frequency of k minus of nums I is existing, is something, means it's greater than 0, then it will be what we found. We found a pair, right? And if we found a pair, we can increase just the count. Yeah, first thing we need to decrease its frequency that we have found it once, so that it doesn't get to find again. So frequency of k minus nums I will be minus minus, and let's say counter c plus plus, we'll take it as here, int c is 0 initially, and else we will just push the element in the frequency array, that is nums I plus plus, and we will return the sorry, c. This should work. Yes, I think, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So we are done with the two pointers also. Perfect. Next is the maximum average subarray. We will do these four questions also. I don't think these are hard. Maximum average subarray 1. You are given an integer array nums consisting of n elements and an integer k. Okay. Find the contiguous subarray whose length is equal to k and that has the maximum average value, and return its value. Any answer with a calculation? Okay, see, it's it's the easiest topic of them all, the sliding window. You just have to do nothing. You just have to take a sliding window and just slide it around the subarray, because we are dealing with subarrays here, not subsequences of array. ठीक है, so that's a like really easy approach to do sliding window, and really a very nice approach to work with. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, so basically with this question, what we have to do is a length of k, subarray of length k with maximum average. Means maximum sum we can take, and after that we can divide the sum by k. So basically we need to find the subarray of length k with maximum sum. This is what the question says. So let's just say um, we'll take the sum as okay, int sum is equal to 0, and yeah, it we will take it as int min, basically int min, and we will take the current sum as 0 for now. Fine. We will iterate through this array. So for int I0 to I less than nums dot size I plus plus, we'll do what we, if I is less than k, if I is less than k, we haven't reached the window size currently, so we will just go forward and add the sum to the current sum as like this. When we have a window, okay, when we have a window of size k, we'll go to else. We have a window of size k now, so we will compare our sum with the current sum. We will store the maximum sum and we will slide the window. Means at this point we have got a sub array of length 4. So we have a sum, we will compare it, we will update it. Now what we will do, what we will include the 50 in the sum and remove the 1. So include the next element and remove the last element. What is the last element? I minus k, right? I minus चौथा वाला एलिमेंट कौन सा था यहाँ से, उसको रिमूव कर देंगे. तो करंट सम में से माइनस हो जाएगा, प्लस इज इक्वल टू नेक्स्ट वाला ऐड हो जाएगा और अगला वाला माइनस हो जाएगा. तो करंट वाला तो ऐड हो गया, ठीक है, और माइनस कौन सा हो गया, नम्स आई माइनस के वाला. ठीक है, तो इस तरीके से हमारी विंडोज़ बनती जाएंगी और जो भी हमारा मैक्सिमम सम होगा वो सम के अंदर हमें मिल जाएगा. ठीक है. ऑल्सो लेकिन लास्ट एलिमेंट में क्या होगा, यहाँ पे हम एरे से बाहर आ जाएंगे एंड वी हैवंट कंपेयर्ड इट येट. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे हम कंपेयर पहले कर रहे हैं, बाद में इसको कर रहे हैं ना, तो कंपेयर हमें लास्ट बाद में आके फिर से एक बार करना पड़ेगा, विच इज सम इज मैक्स ऑफ सम ऑफ करंट सम एंड वी विल जस्ट रिटर्न व्हाट, सम बाय के, बट वी हैव टू टेक द okay, we have to take the double value, so why don't we do this, yeah, we can take them as double. I guess it should work. Perfect. Next question is maximum number of vowels in a substring of given length. So a given length is there, 3 लेंथ की मैक्सिमम मतलब वोवल्स निकालने हैं. वही स्लाइडिंग विंडो है, 3 लेंथ की लेंगे और उसको स्लाइड करते जाएंगे और वोवल्स को ढूंढते जाएंगे. तो हम करेंगे ये, पहले हम एक विंडो ही ले लेते हैं, पहले 3 साइज़ की. ठीक है, तो हम ठीक है, हम एक काम करते हैं, स्ट्रिंग की लेंथ लेते हैं एज डॉट साइज, okay, we get this size of it, we get the answer and we get the current answer, two things. And answer is int min and int current will be equal to 0. Fine. And what we'll be doing is we are searching for it, so we'll take an unordered map of character to integer and map. So we'll do what, for the initial, see, let's say it start with I. So while I is less than k, we will make a window firstly. I is less than k, we'll make this window, we'll see how many holes are there. How can we do this is, we will store the occurrences of the characters I plus plus. Now we will check that current is what, mp of a plus mp of a e I o u. We'll store their occurrences and we will update our answer obviously. The answer will be max of answer comma current. ठीक है, विंडो बन चुकी है अब हमारी। अब इस विंडो को क्या करेंगे हम, एक अगले वाला एलिमेंट डालेंगे, पिछले वाला निकालेंगे। सो while I is less than n, what we can do is we'll keep the next element and remove the first element. Let's remove the first element. So first element, let's take a variable int start which is 0. Okay, so we will do this, that empty of s start, we will just keep increasing the start, decreasing its frequency. Okay, and we will keep si plus plus and keep its frequency increasing. ठीक है, and at each stage we will just do this and these two things. Perfect. Okay, so this way our answer can be calculated. We can remove this end because we have already declared the current. Fine, so just wait on the answer. Perfectly fine. So maximum consecutive ones, third part. Given a binary array nums and so binary array only 0 and 1s are there, and the integer k is given, return the maximum number of consecutive ones in the array if you can flip at most k zeros. At most k zeros को हम 0 से 1 flip कर सकते हैं, तो 1 की longest length क्या हम पा सकते हैं वो बतानी है हमें। ठीक है, तो इसमें भी वही चीज़ है। अब स्लाइडिंग विंडो तो है इसमें, बट इसमें स्लाइडिंग विंडो अप्रोच कैसे हम अप्लाई करेंगे, क्योंकि हमें यहाँ विंडो की लेंथ गिवन नहीं है। सो विदाउट द विंडोज लेंथ what we can do is we can just go forward and we can search for for the zeros. Okay, whenever we get a zero we will increase the key, that we will flip this one. When the value of k becomes negative means we have flipped more zeros than we are permitted, then from the start of the array we will start skipping the elements until we get a 0. We will skip that. Now our k again becomes 0. Right, you getting it? So we will start from here. 1 we don't have to do anything, 1 we don't have to do anything, 1 we don't have to do anything. Now 0 we can flip it because we have two keys. k की वैल्यू 2 है तो हम 2 फ्लिप कर सकते हैं। इसको फ्लिप कर देंगे, ठीक है, इसको, हाँ भाई इसको भी कर देंगे। ठीक है, यहाँ तक हमारी लेंथ हो गई मैक्सिमम 5, क्योंकि k अब तक 0 हुआ है, अब तक हम सही है बिल्कुल। अब हम 0 ये भी आ गया तो अब यहाँ पे 3 0 आ चुके हैं भाई, 3 नहीं कर सकते यहाँ पे, के माइनस माइनस कर रहे हैं हर बार 0 आने पे, तो के यहाँ पे लेस देन 0 हो गया। तो अब हम क्या करेंगे, हम फ्रंट से शुरू करेंगे आइट्रेट करना वापस से, और जब तक चलेंगे जब तक एक 0 नहीं आ जाता। ये 0 आ गया पहला, इसको हटा देंगे। अब हमारी स्ट्रिंग बस ये बचेगी कि हाँ ये हमारी हो सकती है, तो हम आंसर को कंपेयर करके अपडेट करेंगे। फिर हम आगे चलना शुरू करेंगे, 1 है 1 है 1 है 1 है 1 है 1 है, 4 बार बनाया, फिर 0 आ गया तो हम फिर से यहाँ चलेंगे। ठीक है, इस 0 को हटाते फिर से 2 0 हो जाएगी बस हमारे सब एरे में, तो 2 0 तो खत्म कर ही सकते हैं, तो ये भी लेंथ हम अपडेट कर देंगे। जो भी मैक्सिमम लेंथ हमारी अपडेट होगी वो आंसर हो जाएगा। सो दिस इज़ व्हाट वी कैन डू एंड इट्स प्रीटी ईजी नाउ। सो इफ n is nums dot size and int, this is the start. Okay, we will take this variable as the start which is 0 and j also as 0. So while j is less than n, ठीक है, while j is less than n हम क्या करेंगे, अगर हमें कोई 0 मिलता है, नम j 0 मिलता है तो हम k को माइनस माइनस कर देते हैं। लेकिन इफ़ k लेस देन 0 चला जाता है तो हम क्या करेंगे, हम आगे बढ़ते जाएंगे, हम आगे बढ़ते जाएंगे जब तक हमें 0 ही नहीं मिल जाता वापस से। आई प्लस प्लस अगेन, ठीक है। तो इफ nums of start is 0 then k will be plus plus, Fine. And k will be plus plus, and also j will be plus plus. No, start will be plus plus, so we'll just do this. Start will be. Every time we do this, we have to make the start come forward one time, and this. So at the end, also we will take an answer, and but no, why we have to take the answer? Longest ones अगर हमें चाहिए, यहाँ पे हमारा जे कितना हो जाता है, यहाँ पे जब आएंगे तो जे तो हो गया 5, आई है 0, और जब जे 5 है तो आई 4 भी होगा. Then we return the j minus. Okay. We can return this. Fine. Yeah, it will work. Yeah, it will work. We can just try running it. It's the same concept, so it won't be any problem. So yeah, that's the one, and that's the last question of the day is longest subarray of ones after deleting one element. हमें एक एलिमेंट को डिलीट करना है इस एरे में से. आगे बाइनरी एरे दे रखा है और एक है वहाँ पे के था, कुछ भी हमने कितने भी जीरो फ्लिप कर सकते थे, के नंबर ऑफ जीरोस. यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक वैल्यू हम डिलीट करेंगे, वो ऑब्वियसली वन नहीं होगी क्योंकि हमें नंबर ऑफ मैक्सिमम वंस निकालना है एक नॉन एम्प्टी सब एरे में. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे हम क्या कर सकते हैं कि पिछले क्वेश्चन की तरह एक तरीका अप्लाई कर सकते हैं हम कि हम ज़ीरोज़ को काउंट कर रहे हैं, और जब ज़ीरोज़ एक से ज़्यादा हो जाएंगे, वहाँ पे के था तो यहाँ पे एक हो जाएगा, तो हम ज़ीरो काउंट करेंगे ना. अब इंट आई ज़ीरो ले लेते हैं, जे ज़ीरो ले लेते हैं, और एक आंसर ले लेते हैं. ठीक है, तो वाइल जे इज़ लेस देन एन, ज़ीरो लेते हैं और एन इज इक्वल टू नम्स डॉट साइज. ठीक है, वाइल जे इज़ लेस देन एन, what we can do is if nums j is 0, we'll just do this. ठीक है, but at a point when 0 becomes एक है तो फ्लिप कर सकते हैं, उसको डिलीट कर ही देंगे. पर जब 0 एक से ज़्यादा हो जाती है ना, वहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे, हम पीछे से वापस आना शुरू करेंगे, और जब तक 0 नहीं मिल जाती जब तक हम आई को बढ़ाते जाएंगे स्टार्ट वाले को. सो वाइल नम्स आई प्लस प्लस, ठीक है, जब तक ज़ीरो नहीं हो जाती है नॉट इक्वल टू ज़ीरो, जब तक हम इस वाइल लूप को चलाते रहेंगे. ठीक है, और जहाँ पे मिल गई हमें तो हम वहाँ पे एक ज़ीरो को माइनस कर देंगे कि एक ज़ीरो हमने हटा दिया भाई पीछे से. ठीक है, उस ज़ीरो को हटाते आंसर को हम कंपेयर कर लेंगे. आंसर क्या होगा, मैक्स ऑफ आंसर और करंट जो जे माइनस आई है वो. ठीक है, एंड अगेन जे प्लस प्लस, and we will just return answer the same way we can do the both the questions. It's just that in one we have a value of k, here we have a value of 1. So we have done both these topics, sliding and 2 pointers. Now prefix sum, hash map, stack. We can do all three in a single video, so we can do it tomorrow or maybe tonight if I had the time. So it's been only 29 minutes, anyways. So can we go further? Because it will be a really small video if we leave it here. But yeah, like three questions were easy, five for medium. But even the medium ones were not something which was quite difficult. These are really easy questions, I must say. I can't see any questions which is good or quite thinkable. So I'm not sure we should continue with them or not. Okay, solve 13 problems from here. So I have a rank of 707. Can I see more? People have solved all the questions, man. Okay. 762 पे आया हूँ, 707 रैंक ऊपर आ गए. अरे 122 हमारे टोटल क्वेश्चन हो चुके, 27 इज करंट स्ट्रीक. कल काफ़ी क्वेश्चन किए हमने, 19 सबमिशन है, आज 8 सबमिशन हुए हैं, उससे पहले भी 8 थे, तो गोइंग गुड आई मस्ट से. सो फाइन, लेट्स सी. 9 से 10 लाख से नीचे हमारी रैंक आ चुकी है. परफेक्ट. So we can just leave it here, and as I have some work to do also today, so we will try to again make a video tonight, like not talking only coding types. So I will cover next question in them, and that will compensate this short video also. So that's it for today.